My dear traders, today I want to talk about a statement that sounds strange at first. The best loser wins. We usually think the best trader is the person who wins the most trades. But that is not true. The best trader is not the person who never loses. The best trader is the person who knows how to lose. Because in trading, losses are not the enemy. Uncontrolled losses are the enemy. Every time you enter a trade, you are making a prediction. You may analyze price action, support and resistance, volumes, open interest, market structure, liquidity, reversal levels. You may have a perfect setup, but still, the market can prove you wrong. And that is completely normal. The market doesn't owe us a winning trade. A losing trade doesn't make you a bad trader. Listen carefully. Being wrong is not failure. Refusing to accept that you are wrong is failure. There is a huge difference. A professional trader says, "My setup failed. I'll take my planned loss and wait for the next opportunity." An emotional trader says, "It will come back." Then the small loss becomes bigger. Then fear comes. Then hope comes. Then the trader starts moving the stop loss. And finally, a small planned loss becomes a devastating loss. The best loser understands one important truth. You don't have to win every trade. Imagine you take 10 trades. You lose 6 trades. You win only 4. You might think, "I am a bad trader. I lost 60% of my trades." Not necessarily. If your losses are small and your winners are bigger, you can still be profitable. That is the beauty of trading. You don't need to be right all the time. You need to control what happens when you are wrong. Your stop loss is not your enemy. Many traders look at their stop loss and think, "If my stop loss gets hit, I lost." But a stop loss is actually telling you, "I have accepted how much I am willing to pay to find out whether my idea is correct." That is the cost of doing business. A trader who accepts a 1,000 loss can survive. A trader who refuses to accept rupee 1,000 may eventually lose rupee 10,000. So remember, small losses are tuition fees. Big losses are account killers. Don't fight the market. When the market tells you, "You are wronged," don't argue. Don't negotiate. Don't hope. Don't pray for a reversal. Don't move your stop loss just because you don't want to accept the loss. Simply say, "Okay, I was wrong this time. I'll protect my capital and wait for the next setup." That is strength. That is discipline. That is professionalism. Your biggest victory may be accepting a loss. Sometimes your best trade of the day is not the trade that made rupee 5,000. Sometimes your best trade is the one where you lost rupee 500 instead of rupee 5,000. Think about that. You entered. Your setup failed. You exited exactly according to your plan. You protected your capital. You protected your confidence. And you walked away. That is a winning behavior, even though the trade was a loser. Stop trying to prove yourself right. This is one of the biggest psychological traps in trading. You enter a position. The market moves against you. Your mind says, "But my analysis was correct." Maybe your analysis was good. But the market doesn't care about your analysis. The market only gives you one job. Manage your risk. You don't need to prove that you were right. You need to protect your money. Because tomorrow, there will be another setup. Think like a boxer. A professional boxer knows he will get punched. His goal is not, "I will never get hit." His goal is, "When I get hit, I will absorb it, protect myself, recover and continue." Trading is similar. You will get hit. Some trades will hit your stop loss. Some entries will fail. Some breakouts will become fakeouts. Some reversals will never happen. That's trading. But if every loss is small, you stay in the game. And as long as you stay in the game, you have another chance. Remember these 5 lines. 1. I don't need to win every trade. 2. I need to control every loss. 3. I will never turn a small planned loss into a big emotional loss. 4. When my setup fails, I will accept it without hesitation. 5. My job is not to predict the market perfectly. My job is to manage risk professionally. And finally, remember, the market will test your analysis. The market will test your patience. The market will test your discipline. But the biggest test will be this. Can you accept being wrong without destroying your account? If you can, you are becoming a trader. Because the goal is not to become a trader who never loses. The goal is to become a trader who loses so well that losses cannot stop you. Be the best loser. Lose small. Learn fast. Stay disciplined. Protect your capital. Wait for the next setup. Because in trading, the trader who survives the losses gets to participate in the next big winner. Best loser wins.